Hi everybody and welcome to the Solo Chocokin and Zach, boom, yeah, ho ho! On the Solo Chocokin front there is not much to say in this period and my wallet is empty. Not full, but is empty. The next interesting release, it will be at the end of June with the GX 117 Mazinger Z Kakume Shinka Power Hop version, and nothing else. So I will go and explore other models or even old models that I have not reviewed to the lack of time. But it must also be said that we are almost in May and I will be in Italy as guest first at Stockholm, Italy in Bellaria from the 16th to the 18th May, and then in Falconara for Falcomics from the 23rd to the 25th May to talk about movies and visual effects. So it means that most likely this is the last video before the GX 117 Mazinger Z. And today we're going to talk about Grendizer U from the SMP Shokugan Modeling Project series, in particular about Spazer by Grendizer U. And obviously we will compare it with other models, so let's not waste time and start with the video. Grendizer U, go!
That tongue-tied by liberal chirps, a serenade. Take aim for eyes, trading wings for drops of intellect. Tasted the flavor of blood, naked power fattened, burn ancient wishes. Rose-colored dystopia, blazing ancient cities.
Here we are. Wow. Also this one here is a brown box. Shokugan Modeling Project, SMP, Shokugan Modeling Project, Grendizer U, Spazer. Bandai Shokugan. This is my first brown box SMP. So it's a special edition from Bandai. Here we go. Ooh, Shokugan Modeling Project, the logo, Bandai Namco logo, and Bandai logo. Grendizer U. Yeah, must say this image is very beautiful. Fit very well with other box SMP. I must say, at the touch, this box is very smooth and better quality, glossy compared to that one. But also that one have beautiful image. Here we have a Grendizer U, the Spazer, of course with a robot inside. And behind we have the Earth, or maybe should be flayed, planet flayed, I think. Beautiful image. Anyway, in the top we have the Spazer and background Grendizer U with a UFO, and with the arm behind out. One thing we saw in the TV series, they are not outside but inside the Spazer. On my opinion, I prefer the arm outside, and this is a new design. But anyway, under we have nothing we really care, some QR, but on the website, but nothing interesting. On the left we have a couple image. So we have the Spazer on the display, here with the arm outside, and in the top of the Spazer we we saw on the TV series more used a lot of times. On the right we have just the contents of the model. Let's turn the box. We have a front, back was in the front, and here we will see in the back on the display. Here the back where you can open and introduce the robot, and here the full aperture. Here an image where the Grendizer is get out, I guess, remind the Grendizer get out from the back and not from the front. Anyway, in the background we have the same image of Grendizer on the top of the Spazer. Combination. There we go, combination. So we know we will be a display, and we do a comparison, a compare of the box. Let's see how small is the model Grendizer U box. Compare the one with the Spazer is much smaller. Here we go. Bigger Spazer is a bigger box. And one thing to catch on my eyes is the box. Like I said, this is a glossy, the new one, model kit box, and this one has a cardboard. And you can see the bending from the lights. It's not glossy, but if we open, we see even better. You can see. There we go. It's a cardboard. When I will build up the model, I will put this box inside the other box, and also these two boxes will be Grendizer U inside the Spazer. Anyway, let's go and open it. Maybe that side. There you go, box open. Let's take out the contents. Remember, I remind you, SMP model kit, and need put together. So here the contents, what we have: the booklet instruction with the chewing gum and the stickers, and here we have all the parts: blue, red, white, all white here. We have here red parts, blue, dark blue, and blue light, all red. Big piece here, all red. Here we have a part already built up, and here we have the display and other bright parts. Here we have what we have here: the cockpit. Yeah, the cockpit here. This one here, let me look like. Well, anyway, these they are the boomerang, and this one look like a neck, the new neck. let's start with the booklet instruction. Oh, chewing gum here, stickers, and this the instruction. Let's put the chewing gum inside. Instruction, image is of course the same, but well, actually slightly different. Is better centered compare is a get chopped on the cover, and here Grendizer is a little bit smaller and fit much better inside the Earth or the planet fleet. I'd say this probably image is a little bit better because you know, we see the complete image of the Grendizer. So we have here all the contents I showed you before, and how to put together step by step this model kit. I say before we need to replace the neck. Compare the robot spirit, the neck don't need to replace, but just a panel behind for bending the head. Of course, we need to shorten the legs and insert there. Okay. Some part need to remove, and the arm. Okay. That's cool. And here on the closer, and here on the display. Okay, that was the instruction, and I think we should start to build up. Here we go, build up. It's pretty big. Pretty solid. Let's have a look how big it is. Wow. Some details like stickers I added in the back and the front. Always like a little bit strange, the stickers, I never like it. Let's move from a display. Is it connected under here? And it's not very heavy because of all plastic, of course. Some parts here probably need some part falling, of course. It's a model kit. Some part need to be tied up a little bit, and you can move this stuff here. Not touch beautiful, attach it not perfectly. You can put also without the display. It's a pity, and the display could be put like a stickers with the name, you know, something a little bit more. But anyway, let's not check this small detail. It's a lot we have a display in these days for Bandai. It's very nice shape. Yeah, some stuff need to be more stuck a little bit more. See, this one here is not tidying very well. Maybe I need to open it. Let's pull it. There we go. Open it here. And pull up. I should be open also this one here. How exactly do it? Not sure. No, I don't want to break it. There we go. Pull up like that. Okay, that's great. Thanks instruction. No, let's see. Where the Grendizer get inside. It's very nice. Always have the corridor for insert the robot. We need to pull up everything like that. See how to open it, and remove this bit, and pull back that, sliding back, and we need the model, of course. Here we go. Grendizer need to do a few things. We can't insert like that. We need to change a few things. The first thing is replace the neck, like I said in the review. I said in the other review, we have a new head, but Bandai give us only the neck. There we go. And we need to remove the boomerang here and put the short one. Miss like that, and this one. See, it looks different. It's a short, missing the back part, and this one going here. There we go. Let's replace the hand, but I need a fist. One here and one here. Oh, this arm always falling. Don't like the system. Like I said in another episode, the review. So we need to shorten the leg. And I need to go inside a little bit. It's a little bit wild, my leg. So there we go. Very short. And let's insert him like that here. Like that. And what we need to do now, a little bit outside. There we go. I'm back from further checking the instruction, of course. The shoulder gone there, and now we can close it. Let's closing in the back. And in the top. There we go. Here we go. Our Grendizer U with Spazer. I think it's very beautiful, actually. The Spazer not look like a model kit, just look like, but of course it is. So we can move this stuff from front and back. Just sliding like that. I think at the end the Spazer Super Robot Spirit should be similar. Same, the model is similar, Robot Spirit, and this one here, SMP. So big, I can't really put on the image. Anyway, let's put on the stand up. Probably I will put like that in the display because it look cool. Yeah, on this display could put like a sticker, say something, but okay. I remind you, June, the end of June, will be released the Spazer for Robot the Spirit, Robot the Spirit, Robot the Robot Spirit. I'm always get confused, and we will see what look like that. But let's try put the robot spirit inside this SMP as one of our tests. And after we're gonna have a look also GX76 X3 and Super Robot and Super Robot Chogokin. Here we go, our robot, the Robot Spirit. You got the box let's put here, that's the model. And let's try what's happened if we put this model inside the other model. Already know the SMP model is smaller, so I image this model will be not fit inside, just because the head is bigger. Okay, let's open it like that. Like that, yeah. Remove the model. You can see the part falling apart on the leg and arm, but you know, it's a model kit. And I must say the robot spirit is a much superior robot. Let's go and insert like that. So let's put the other model, the robot spirit, inside in the same position and see what's happened. First of all, shorten the leg. Need a, there we go, and more or less is similar. So let's turn the head. There we go. And let's insert it inside the spacer. Let's see what's happened. Okay, that's the position. Let's try close it. Okay. It is lit bigger, just a small, little bit bigger. It's not possible closing 100%, unfortunately. Nope. Yeah, that's probably because we have the boomerang in the back, the SMP that doesn't have, and this one have it. Have the boomerang back part. Anyway, we try put in, but it's not closing perfectly. You can see it's still a little bit open it. If the head is a little bit bigger, maybe is not balance the spacer with this big head. It's pity, but yeah, we try. Someone asked, we try. But for the reason I told you, like there's a little bit bigger head, but also the boomerang. We have the back part of the boomerang, and that's a block closing. So that doesn't mean I need to buy the spacer for also the robot spirits. We release in end of June. Another robot exactly the same. Anyway, let's re-put our model inside. Grendizer U SMP. I really hate the stickers because they don't stay stuck. Anyway. Also, this model is very looking good, to be honest. This spacer also is looking good, also without the robot. See, let's close in. I go. Yeah, it's closing better because I'm missing the boomerang. Anyway, the only difference, maybe if we remove it, but of course we need to see it, the boomerang on the model. Anyway, let's do another big comparison with the GX76X3 spacer, and let's see the size. You see, and look how big. Let's see better in the detail. Let's see how big is this section here. It's very big, and the model, you know, the spacer is pretty big actually, similar size, but the model, the robot, is a smaller Grendizer U. The Grendizer U, the spacer is huge compared the robot, and the classic Grendizer not. They are more balanced. See here, this all red, and here the red part is a little bit higher, and here was more white. But the white is just a side. This is a little bit white here, but the cockpit and the back part and the engine is smaller compared. The old one is smaller and the other one is bigger. So the cockpit is a little bit in the back and it's more red. Anyway, slightly different design, but you know, with the same feeling, tasting model. Yeah, I mean, GX76 SP is amazing, but also this Grendizer U is not bad at all with spacer. Here we go, the last comparison with a Super Robot Chogokin, Grendizer plus spacer, and of course our SMP Shokugan modeling project, spacer, and we have inserted our Grendizer U model. You can see the spacer more or less are similar. Just the spacer Grendizer U on the size is longer.
Here we are to the final comment of this SMP Shokugan modeling project, Grendizer U Spazer. Oh yeah! What can I say? First of all, it was easy and a nice experience to assemble it. Generally easily than Grendizer, less stickers, which is the most part I hate, and large and easy piece to manage. Once assembled, I can tell you that it was not disappointing. Beautiful model, and together with the Grendizer U robot, they make a beautiful combination. Exactly beautiful combination which made me re-evaluating the robot that had not fully satisfied me. As we have seen, the model is as bigger as the G76 Spazer, even though the robot is much smaller, just a little bigger than SRC, as we saw in another review. This model was also on offer at 10,000 yen, 110 New Zealand dollars, 60 euros, a very good price, considering that is a special edition, and the full price should be around 60,000 yen, 190 New Zealand dollars, 100 euros. But even at full price, the cost is half of the Spazer for the robot Spirits that will be released in the end of June. Anyway, as we see, the model, the robot Spirit, is small different than this SMP, just enough to not give the possibility to close this SMP Spazer. So, to the people thought, I should buy this one here for the robot Spirit because this is cheaper, Bandai thought about you, and of course, they not let you do it. Anyway, for today that's all, and I hope to see you at the various Comic-Con in Italy in May, or the next video always here at the Solo Choking. And Z!